Oh, I'm excited for the city of Toronto. It's very exciting for the city to get an opportunity to host one of the biggest NBA events and one of the biggest basketball events there is. So it's really good and exciting for the city.
Any reaction to the fact that Drake is helping you brand this team?
No, I don't really have a reaction. It's great. It's great for the city. It's great for the team. It's great for the franchise. With a global artist like that, kind of being around and being I guess a marketing guy or whatever his role is. It's always really good to have something like that, and for the popularity for the team and the city and the organization.
Do you see your role changing this year on the court and off the court as more of a leader?
Of course, I always think my role is to be a leader. This offseason, I had a great offseason. Coming into this season, I'm really prepared to help the team win and dedicate myself to the team and the city to give it my all.
Coach just was mentioning how hard he thought you worked on your body over the offseason. Can you talk about what were you trying to accomplish this offseason that way?
Just to be prepared for 82-game season. Hopefully longer, just to be prepared mentally, physically for the long haul, to be able to, not have any worries, any injuries come back, make sure I'm doing everything to take precautionary efforts not to be injured and to do whatever I have to take to stay strong the whole year.
Does it make a big difference for you having had a full season under your belt with largely the same group of guys?
Yes, I think we had 3 months with mainly a lot of the guys back, 8 or 9. So that's going to be huge for us to go into camp knowing what to expect, knowing how coach is going to run camp, how coach is going to run situations. So it's always good to have a little bit of a jump start for us.
Does that change? Do you change your approach at all in that respect?
No, you prepared. How you prepared in the summer. You prepared to be the best player you can be, and now you implement it into the team.
One of the things Coach was just mentioning, he was proud how well you adapted to his system over the course of the season last year. How big was a change was it for you going from Houston to Toronto and figuring out what the new coach wanted?
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough for me. It was a tough adjustment. But, I tried to do my best to adjust. And, I don't know if it helped. I don't know if it worked or not. But, this season, I'm going to adjust and make sure that, we do the things that we do to win games.
What do you think the team's capable of this year?
I'm always going to expect the highs of heights for us. I think we have a great talented team, but at the end of the day, I can expect these things, but we got to go out there, lace them up, and play 48, every night.
If you answered this previously, I apologize.
It's okay.
How does it feel just to know you can participate in training camp this year? Like, how important is it yourself, JV, just to?
It's important, last training camp, I started off, I get injured day one, so it sucked. This training camp, I don't have any injuries, I don't have any lingering surgeries, so, knock on wood, hopefully nothing comes about, and during camp, hopefully we can give it our all every single day, these next couple, weeks or days that we have this hard training camp, and then we'll go from there.
How are you feeling, obviously?
I feel great. I feel great. I feel like $1 million.
With the focus moving more to the defensive side of the ball this year, Coach, we're talking about that a lot. Do you think this roster is tailor-made to be a really strong defensive team? Do you think it's more of a defensive roster?
Look at the athletes we have on our team. I'm standing looking at my left. You got Austin Davis, a 6'10", 3. You got Rudy Gay, who's a 6'9", 2. You got guys who can play multiple positions, help sink fill. We got athletes, Amir, who can pretty much guard from 1 through 5. And you got guys in those type of situations, and a team that's as athletic as we are. Defense should always be high standards for us.
Is that something this team can hang its identity on for this season?
I think we hang our identity on both sides of the ball. I think that's how talented we are.
One of the things they did this year was they brought in a couple of really veteran guys to help fill in the rotation with Tyler Hansbrough and Steve Novak.
Mm-hmm.
You basically got a guy who's really tough inside and the shooter. How much does that help?
And you also got DJ. Don't forget about DJ, who's coming in as a capable backup. He's been in the league a little while now. Tyler, he's like a mirror. If you don't go to war, you don't go to battle with him, you look stupid. You know what I mean? So, and then you got Steve, who's probably one of the best shooters in the NBA.
As a point guard, what's it like having a guy like Steve Novak on the outside available?
Break it down and kick it to him, and you know it's going through the net. Makes life a little bit easy.
Is that something we expect to see a lot of this year?
I think we'll see a lot more, just draw and kick, team basketball, swing, no hole in the ball, not too many ISOs. You got two guys, Rudy and DeMar, who's going to have ISOs because that's what they can do. But the other guys, we're going to, do our best to help the team win.
A lot of people talk about, Rudy and DeMar, some of their shots coming from, the long two-range and perimeter. As a point guard, are you going to be there to kind of motivate them or to kind of direct them into the post more?
They know their games. They're going to play their games. Whatever helps us win as a team, that's all that matters to me.
Is it, for us, it was surprising at the end of the season when we found out Rudy needed surgery on his eye. Just to think of someone who has to take the shots he has having a problem seeing. Mm-hmm. Is that impressive to you that he just went through the season?
It's my guy. I knew it. I knew he needed it for a while, but this shows the toughness. It shows no excuse. When you don't make excuses, you build the toughness to yourself. You build the toughness in the team, and everyone say, "Hey, look, he's doing that. He's not complaining." So no one else should complain.
Was that something that most guys on the team knew, and he just
a lot of guys knew. A lot of guys knew. We just kind of kept it within our team, and we knew in the offseason he would fix it.